Y'all nigga had
Yo, 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 what's happening? What y'all got going on, man? It's your boy Dub Q in the building. Fresh off a copyright strike. You already know what time it is, man. Your boy Dub Q is in the building. Fresh off a copyright strike. Your boy Dub Q is in the building. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Bad boy, bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boy, bad boys. What you gonna do? Pay for it and I still get hit. Yeah, 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 yeah. So first and foremost, we can go ahead and crank this thing back on up. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Your boy Dub Q is in the building. I should have known. Got too much attention. I'll be damned. Once I saw a Saints fan pull up, I already said I was doomed already. God damn it. Yeah, but you already know what time it is, man. We back up in here. Your boy Dub Q is in the building. We about to get it started. You already see what time it is. Film breakdown. Without the film this time because them niggas tripping. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the Q Zone player of the game from last week, which was your boy Laviscus Chenault. Yeah. You got the film up too long to play. Hey, Kendall, look at here. Boy, do I got something for you, Kendall. Look at here. I was gonna break down and show you how a couple of things went, but you know what? Them boys on my ass tonight. So, you know, I ain't fucking with you two. I'm just grateful to be able to come back out here tonight. So
Hey, shout out that nigga Waves for snitching, man. Shout out that nigga Waves for snitching on a nigga, man. Waves, that's how
hey,
we
I
going,
knew it.
Waves?
A nigga said Big Wave's gonna get the link. Next thing you know, Big Q got copyrighted. Damn.
Nigga Waves said, watch this.
Oh man. Boy, y'all hell. Y'all hell. So first and foremost tonight, man, y'all saw it. We started off the last live. If you're coming on in here, come on in, wipe your feet on off. Y'all see what time it is, man. Black Cat Panther Podcast is here. The experience is back here. Appreciate everybody for pulling back up. From what you were seeing from the game, just in case you missed it, Baker had some wild throws. And we were sitting here and really evaluating, can Baker see over the line of scrimmage? Is it his timing? What is it with Baker Mayfield, and what's the reason for him not being able to hit his receivers on time?
Yeah.
So
Uh,
for anybody who missed it in the last video, we putting it back up, so we going back over.
we gonna hit the all 22.
Oh, I ain't talking about me. I was asking for your input.
Oh.
I ain't fucking with you. I ain't fucking with you too.
Yeah,
No, sir.
you two ain't playing, yeah.
Them
But
niggas
nah,
on my ass.
back to Baker though. But Baker, man, Baker. I don't know. I gotta actually go in and dive down deep into it myself. Because Baker, what it looks like from watching the games, it just looks like Baker is just off. And I say that it looked like Baker is just even when like, okay, if you break down Baker performance and the things Baker do well and the things he don't do well, the thing Baker does well is the play action game. The run game have to open up for Baker. Q, what's the thing that we've been having the past two games? The run game has been there.
Run
We
game.
had 100 last week and we had 100 this week. So I'm trying to figure out why isn't the play action? Why isn't we running that more, or why isn't we were dialing? If you ask me personally, I think it's a mixture of McAdoo and Baker, because I think McAdoo is calling some very safe calls, some very vanilla calls. Like if you look at that play Robbie played, that play was literally a one read. That's it. If you look at the routes that they ran, I forgot who was in the slot. The person ran a flat. DJ Moore ran a curl, but DJ Moore half the curl because he knew it was a one-sided. It was a one replay. It was just all on Robbie Anderson that time. But he plays like that. I get plays like that, but plays like that. That's miscommunication right there. But I just think, man, I think it's McAdoo and Baker. I think it can get better. I think if we were to expect a big game from the offense, I think it could be this week. I think we could ball out this week. We got a lot of weapons, and we seen what we got in Chenault. So, their defensive coordinator gonna be keying in on that. So that's gonna open up DJ Moore again. That's gonna open up Chenault again. We seen how special he is with the ball in his hand. So I think this offense could. I think you can see Baker have a better game, but I think the miscues so far, I just think it could be. I think it could be continuity issues, McAdoo play calling, and Baker just not making the right reads. And I wouldn't even say the right reads. It's just bad throwing ability right now.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm looking at, and I went over his numbers for anybody who's just coming in. I'm gonna go back over his numbers again, man. 32 in the league in QBR with a 19.5. 31 he ranks right now out of 32. Out of 32 teams and 32 starting quarterbacks, he's 31 in completion percentage, which is not good. He's 28th
Yeah.
in passing yards with 550. Uh, he only got 3 touchdowns on the year. We in 3 games for 3 touchdowns. That's not good. It's almost anemic watching him on the field at certain times, man. And you see the wild passes, you see the stuff be batted down. He got almost a dozen batted down passes, if you think about it. Uh,
Yeah.
it's all on Baker. Everything that I just listed, from the quarterback rating overall, from a scale of 1 to 100, you see what fucking number he got. Uh, 31 in completion percentage. Right now his quarterback rating is, I think, is at an 80 right now. I think it's an 80 for the overall season. But come on, man. Come on, man. You can't win with numbers like this. And these
Yeah.
are numbers that Sam Darnold was putting up. And what we think of Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm under the impression, man, they got to get better, man, because from what we've seen from Baker Mayfield at the rate that he's going, when Sam Darnold comes back off of IR, they're going to try to make a play to put him back in if Baker keeps missing people wide. Right now, they know they can't trust PJ. But
Yeah.
if he keep up this play that he keeping up, they're going to sub him out.
And look, to put it in perspective, see, people might don't know the rating. The QBR rating. To put it in perspective, you said 80. You know Jacoby Brissett rating this year for the QBR?
What's his
A
QBR?
94. Do you know Geno Smith rating this year?
No, what's Geno's?
It's 100. So to put it in perspective, he's playing better than what we classify as backup quarterback. So I think that's what we rate. I think people might not have known what the 80 quarterback rating means, but it's not. That's not good. I say that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's for damn sure not good.
Yeah.
So far, and this is why we said we're going to take our time and look at the NFC South as a whole, because if you look at the standings right now, there's a 3-way tie for number 2. You got the Panthers, Saints, and the Falcons all sitting at 1 and 2. We're at the top of that because we won a division game.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, man. This NFC South is kind of for the taking because the Buccaneers haven't shown anything that say that they're significantly better than all the teams in the division.
Yeah, no, they haven't. Their offense been struggling. I give it to their defense. Their defense has been almost top notch, but their offense has been struggling major.
Mm-hmm. So with that being said, so do we got a chance to claim the throne?
I think we do. Why not? I think we do. The Saints, we seen we better than the Saints. We haven't even, like I said, the offense hasn't even haven't even had a good game yet. If you ask me, I'm talking about a good game, a competent game as an offensive savant as a whole. Like we haven't even had a good game. We had a good quarter. We didn't have a good game. But if you ask me, can we compete with the Bucks? I think division wise, yes. Why not? Like this upcoming week, Q. I'm gonna run down. I'm gonna run down the Bucks. The Bucks play the Chiefs. I'm for sure some of us got the Chiefs major. I know I got the Chiefs favored in that game. So you got the Vikings and the Saints. I got the Vikings favored in that game. Then the Falcons. We all know the Falcons isn't a good team this year. And guess what they play this week? They play the Browns. So we like after this week, bro. If we win this game, and if the Buccaneers lose, we take number one because we will have the same amount of division wins, and we will have the same amount, and I think more. No, we will have more NFC wins than them. So I think we would be number one if the Bucks lose and we win this week. So we got to take it week by week. I think we most definitely can compete within the division though, because Brady hasn't shown what has Brady shown us this year.
Not a
They've
damn
been
thing.
struck. I mean, it's been injuries all over on their offense, and who can tell them? We all know the best teams at the end of the day is the one who can stay healthy is the most. So man, it's pretty much that. And we seeing today's league, Q. I mean, we seeing how it's any week. We seeing how the Jaguars just blew out the Chargers. I don't think nobody had that. So it's any given week at the end of the day.
Hmm.
We can make
I
some
give
noise in the NFC though.
I give you that. Ah man. So with that being said, we can make some noise in the NFC. Looking at this, if we go 2-2 with the Cardinals, there's a chance for us to be playing 500 football. And just in case you don't know, 500 football is uh, a damn good spot to be in right now, considering how we started with this team. Does that mean that Matt Rule has grabbed the attention of his locker room?
I say this, yo, based off. I don't know if y'all seen the post game locker room sounds. Bro, them niggas, they look hyped for Rule, bro. Them niggas,
Yeah,
they wanted to get that one for him. Even when you look at it, Burns didn't look disgruntled in that. Robbie didn't look. Robbie wanted Rule to get the game. Matter of fact, he gave Rule the game ball. So
he
I just
did.
think they looking like they playing with a chip on their shoulder right now. I just want to see the offense and the pass rush get it together. Now, Q, I can say this right now. What do you think our biggest miscue is right now on this team that's holding us back?
Right now, coaching, play calling with Ben McAdoo, quarterback play, all that is all in one.
Yeah,
Right now, the biggest holdback.
yeah,
You
yeah,
got something
yeah.
else in mind?
Me personally, I think I alluded to it earlier. I think quarterback play is the obvious. Yeah. You'll have to say that because it's the most important position. But me
Mm-hmm.
personally, I think the hazard that we don't discuss enough is the pass rush, bro. And I think if you break when you break down the film and you see it, we don't get home with four. We just don't get home with four. Even when
Yeah.
you look at the Giants game was the only game we was able to at least create a pressurable pocket throughout the entire game with four. But I mean that's Evan Neal been struggling, but he's been one of the worst right tackles so far in the league. I think he allowed about 7 sacks so far in the first 3 weeks. But if you look at against the Saints, we could not get home. Against the Browns, we could not get home before. Our ability to get home before it isn't there, and it's all because Brian Burns. Yeah, he has to win a double team, but I think we have to get over the Brian Burns talk for right now. Yeah, we have to expect more, but when is it going to come to say that YGM or Marquise Haynes has to get home? Like those guys has to get home. We have to we have to talk about the rest of the three linemen and not just always focus on Brian Burns because it's
Yeah.
not a front one, it's a front four. So your four has to be able to generate pressure as a collective group. So I just think, man,
I
it's
agree.
I
But
think,
so
man,
I'm here saying that with the emergence of McCall, which happens to be a diamond in the rough for us right now, we didn't even know that this guy could be what he's being right now for us. Uh,
mhm.
he has improved his run stop and is looking very good, man. Ian is starting to get up. I think they all had a slow start to the season.
Mhm.
Uh, and they're starting to get up where I thought that they would be. But let's be honest, man. YGM is the missing piece on the opposite end of that line, man. And I just don't see why GM being that guy.
Yeah, why? Yeah, YGM. Yeah, he's been pretty. If you ask me, non-existent, bro.
Hey, they killing it in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. First and foremost, man, let me show the chat some love before we
Nigga
continue.
TV.
Appreciate everybody pulling back up. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Shout out to Shelly Long, songs to Demetri Colden, D Cash, C Biscuit, on 2020, Miss Danny Diva, Ricardo, Rockhead 81, man. Look at here. I appreciate y'all for pulling back up, man. That shows you, man. They rock. If you rock with Q like that, I appreciate you, man. It ain't nothing but love out here. Uh, First and foremost, let's put this out here. But what we seeing from this offense, with what we seeing from this defense, with this defense ascending to a higher status right now, I'm here to say that I believe by if we continue if we compete on this trail that we go on, we got to take this week to week. First of all, let's put this out there. We got to take this week to week, and let's go to the Cardinals and let's just give it our all. Win or lose, let's give it our all. And if we can get a win out there, I think it'd be perfect because 500 from here on up can get this team to on the road to get into the wild card. That's what it's all about. When having a home playoff game here, right here in the Carolinas, man, there's nothing sweeter than to see the Carolinas with a home playoff game this year. Now I'm telling
Yeah,
you, I would love nothing more than that, so
yeah, yeah.
but the question is the real question is can Ben McAdoo get his play calling up to par enough for us to get in that position because his play calling has been so lackluster. It's at
Hmm.
times left us questioning what the fuck are he doing. I
Yeah,
mean, like on that 3rd and 6, it was a 3rd and 6, and then it's an obvious pass situation. He decides to run the ball. Yo yo,
Big waves, man. What's up with y'all boys?
what's happening? What's happening?
All positive and good vibes tonight, man. What's up, gentlemen? How y'all gentlemen doing? Y'all distinguished
What?
young man.
waves. I don't want to hear that. Let's get into it.
Nah, man. Listen, man. I'm not here for that tonight, man. I come in peace. I don't want no smoke, Lonzo. I promise you, man. I don't want no smoke, man. I've been under so much scrutiny. I'm trying to change my ways, man. I'm trying to become a better man.
What?
Hey, Q, this Tuesday night, Q.
I think it's a different night, man. I think he went to Wednesday night Bible study instead of the Q film study. I don't know who this is right here.
I'm a
Boy,
respectable
waves, man.
man. I'm a fan of this team, man. Let's talk about the good, man. What you got for me, Q?
Man, the good right now. This defense is back up and running. Can you talk about Brother McCall in the middle? Marquise Haynes with the pull up with the touchdown.
Yeah, that was a huge play, man. That McCall guy, I like him, man. He's taking advantage of every opportunity that he gets. He don't get a lot of them, but every opportunity he get out there on the field, man, he making his presence be known.
You sure about that?
Um, dang,
Hey, people in the chat, y'all recorded while it's here, brother, because you don't hear it often.
yeah, I think that
You
guy is
you
gonna
don't hear
be.
positivity from this nigga often, brother. I ain't gonna stop you the way it's good way.
Come on, man, y'all making me feel bad, man. I'm a good guy, okay.
I think I need to record this right here.
I'm
Hold on.
I'm a good guy, man. Y'all making me feel
Hey,
bad.
wait. I just want to address you on one thing.
What's
I
up?
I haven't heard you speak about this run defense since week one, brother.
You said about the run defense?
Yeah, you don't talk about that no more. Why is that?
Well, Lonzo, those guys have done a better job over the last 2 weeks.
Come
What happened
again?
to that Ford F-150 though?
It's still around, but those guys they've done a better job over the last 2 weeks. I'll give you credit there.
Discredit
Yeah,
those
yeah,
guys.
that's
Just a good job, brother.
yeah. They've done a good job over the last 2 weeks of stopping the run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there because if I say anything more, it's gonna go negative.
No. Let's get into it, Q. I mean, let's get into it. Wait, let's go.
Nah, man,
What
it's
you
not.
gonna
I'm
say,
not.
brother?
Q made me promise that I was gonna be positive tonight to be on the show, man. So I'm being positive. I don't want to go there. The run defense has played a lot better over the last 2 weeks. I can't go no further because if I do, I'm gonna start saying stuff that's big waves, and I ain't big
Just
waves
good
tonight.
though, right? Just
Yeah,
good.
yeah. They've been better. They've been a lot
Not
better.
great. Not great. Just good, right?
Yeah, they've been a lot better.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, Waze, can you answer this question for me though, Waze? I just got one thing.
What's up?
Before
See Q now.
we
Q.
played the Giants.
He trying to pull it out of me,
He's
Q,
trying
and
to
I'm
pull
not.
it out you. He's trying to put.
He
Hey,
trying
I
to pull
get
it
it.
out me, man, and
Hey,
I ain't
listen.
even trying to go
Cause
there.
Q, I don't understand sometimes, Q. I just don't.
You know
He
what?
trying.
You
He
know what?
So Q,
Waves. You now have a pass to go all out.
man,
so
Go
I,
ahead and see
Q,
it.
I can't.
so Q. Last
Mm-hmm.
year, all right, Q. Let me give you some backstory, right quick, Q.
Okay.
Last year, the Tennessee Titans ranked number one in run defense. So outside, well, they took a big loss there, Harold Landry, but they still had Jeffrey Simmons, they had Stewart, they had Archer, they had those guys up front.
Mm-hmm.
So Saquon Barkley walked into week one, and I believe dropped 168 rushing yards on the previous number one run defense, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that was week one. So week one, the Carolina Panthers, we allowed what 236 on the run, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then week two come, we hold Saquon Barkley 20 carries to I believe 72 yards. God, that's just
It's a
good though, right?
major.
That's just
It's
good
a
though, right?
Yeah. It's a major improvement, man. But it's a long season, man. It's a long season. But they've definitely
We
played
oh
better.
no. I'm not letting you get off with nothing, brother.
Why
It
you
ain't no
want to
long
pull
season.
this seat? Listen,
It ain't no
chat,
nah,
chat.
nigga. Cause
Listen,
look,
chat.
Waze.
They trying to pull it
I
out of me,
wasn't able
chat.
to
I'm
get
not
at
even
you
trying to
last night.
go there. I'm
Waze,
not even trying.
look, Waze. I wasn't in the show last night. I wasn't able to get out. I wasn't even in there. But nigga, I got my chance with you tonight, brother. I ain't letting you
Oh
get
my
off with
God.
none of
I
that,
didn't
nigga.
even
I'll tell
come
you
here
that
for
right
this,
now.
Q. Q,
Listen,
I didn't
hey,
even come
Q,
here for this,
Neither
man.
did
when it's
I.
time to talk good about the run defense, this nigga say it's a long season.
Q, I'm not even trying
Mm-hmm.
to go there, bro. I'm chilling, man. I
Waze, I'm gonna
swear
let
I'm
you live,
chilling.
bro. I'm
I'm
gonna let you
chilling.
live,
Like
Waze.
chat, it's not I'm really coming here with a positive attitude, trying to talk some good. You guys were talking great positive football about this team.
So
I
wait,
just wanted to be a
what
part of
positive
it.
things you seen from this team on Sunday?
Say it again.
What did you see positive from this team on Sunday?
Well, the defense played very well. They played very, very well. I think that if they can continue to play up to this level, they're going to give us a chance in any game. That's what I seen positive from Sunday.
Well, that's good enough for me right there. Alrighty, Zoe, what can we do to create some kind of a pass rush, fam?
Q, if you ask me, I'm the type of guy, man. You can't see you can't sit. And when you start going against teams like Aaron Rodgers and Brady and them, you're not gonna be able to just sit back and keep dialing up blitzes all game. I mean, they gonna pick it up very quickly, brother. I mean, you talking about the upper echelon of quarterbacks we're talking about here. So I think if you ask me, I'm a hypothetical type of guy. I think if you ask me, I would submit this trade right here, Q. I would trade Terrace Marshall. He still has upside and teams believe in potential. I believe he's what 23, 24. I
Mr.
would
Plastic?
trade Terrace Marshall. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's teams that's going team. He ain't hurt right now. I believe. I think he's just inactive.
Mr.
He
Plastic?
guys beat him up, bro. So I would do this, Q. I would trade Terrence Marshall Jr. and a 2024 third rounder for Robert Quinn.
So you want to give up a pick for an old nigga that's halfway out of halfway with a foot in the grave?
Hey Q, can you do me a favor? Can you see
Hmm?
how many sacks Robert Quinn had last year?
Oh, he had a lot. He had like
Oh,
18,
nigga, it
19.
wasn't. No. You're 19. That don't sound old to me, brother. You got a nigga. He got more than your star had in 2 years.
What? You gotta really look, man. You gotta really understand the situation. We need another guy opposite Brian Burns. We now have McCall in the middle. We got Ianitis. We got Brown.
But Q, when you get to these great teams, Q, okay? We was able to pressure and rattle Jameis Winston, right? So when you get to teams like Tom Brady, you think we're gonna keep being able to do that? You know how teams be able to beat Brady and them. They're able to get the more they're able to drop back in
Pass rush.
coverage, and their front four can be able to get home. See, that's the thing about it. The more people you have ability to drop in coverage, and then your front four can be able to get home as well. That affects Brady and them, like teams like that. And you have to aim at those guys, man, because he's been winning the division, man. He's been the king of the South so far. Won a ring his first year and won a division last year. So you got to aim to get to quarterbacks like that, and you got to look at your NFC conference.
Well, I disagree with you, Lonzo. I think that this defense is great, man. This defense is they're gonna be on Tom Brady's ass. We're a better football team than the Buccaneers. We're great, man. They're not.
Wait, I ain't saying nothing about this defense not being bad. I'm talking about the pass rush. You think
This
so?
pat
So wait, you said it. Wait, what are you talking about? You
the
literally said in
pass
the
rush is
Discord.
great, man. It's great.
Yeah, nigga, you
We got
trolling
guys.
tonight. I
We
tell you
got
that
guys
right
on
now.
this line. Listen to the stars we got on this line. We got Matt
Okay.
Ioannidis, Derek Brown, Brian Burns, and Yetur Gross Matos. That's the best
Hey,
fucking
hey,
defensive
hey,
line in the
hey,
NFL.
chat. This nigga is
Sarcastic little
trolling.
motherfucker right here.
What?
This nigga is trolling.
Oh
I'm
my
not
god.
trying.
I can't, bro. I can't win for losing, Q. Nigga, we got nothing but stars on this defense, bro. This defense is legit, like legit stars on this defense, bro. We got Ioannidis and Derek Brown in the middle, bro.
Wait,
That's
you can
two.
take the makeup off now, brother. You can take the makeup off now.
That's two of the best defensive tackles in the NFL. What are you talking about, man?
This
You
Oh
nigga.
know,
man.
like you said it, Lonzo. I think you said it best, man. This run defense has improved over the last 2 weeks, right? It doesn't even matter if the offense can't score. If the defense keeps playing the way that they playing, man, we gonna win some fucking games this year.
A
Mm.
lot of them, brother. Say that with a lot of them. A lot of games.
We gonna win a lot of them.
There we go. Baker Mayfield's a great quarterback too, right? Wait, let's say that.
Man, I'm telling you, Baker Mayfield is gonna turn this bitch around. He go come in here, even though he hasn't played great over the last 3 weeks. I have all of the faith in this guy, man, to be the guy.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, Wade, can you do me one more favor, Wade?
What's up?
Can you just say 2 words for me, Wade? Two
What's
words.
up?
That's all I want. And I just want you to say it. I ain't gonna say it. I just want you to say it.
What's up?
Say who that?
Come on, man. What? Listen. All right. Q. Do I do? Listen. I'm not trying to go there tonight, Q. I really am, man. I'm trying to be a good guy. I'm trying to be optimistic. I'm trying to be positive because everybody feels like Waves is too negative. You know, my fandom is being questioned. You know, I mean, people have threatened to fight me. People
I
have
hear you.
threatened to murder me. You know,
I hear you.
I'm trying to be a good guy, and I guess I can't even be that, man. So shit, Q, tell me what the fuck can I do?
Well, Williams, this happened because you done talk too much shit. That's that's what happened.
Well,
That's what
then
Yeah.
happened.
Q, then you know what? Fuck it, then Q. Fuck it, then. If that's the case, if I can't be a good guy and say it, then fuck it, then Q. I'm not gonna worry about being a good guy, then Q. Let the whole world hate big waves. I don't give a damn. Listen, we gotta win this game on Sunday. Y'all wanted me to be real. I'm gonna
There
be
we go.
real.
Pull it out
We
the
All right.
back
gotta
pocket, brother, and lay it on the
There we
table.
go.
There we go.
we gotta win this goddamn game on Sunday and get to 500, man. We gotta do it, bro. We gotta beat the Cardinals. This is our first real test of the season. It's time for us to show what we can
Stop.
do.
Stop. Pause right there. Pause right
Go,
there. Niggas
okay,
saying I ain't
Lonzo,
gonna
go
listen to
ahead.
you. Pass it. Stop
You heard
right
what you
there.
just did.
Stop
Our first
right there. See, it's
What
stuff
am
first
I?
like
What am
real
I
that,
stop?
nigga.
What am I stopping
It's stuff
for?
like
first real
how's
test
it?
of the season.
How's this? Hey. Quick question. What's the Cardinals record right now?
They
Did you
one and
catch that?
two.
Okay,
Did you?
am I not mistaken, or is they not supposed to be 0-3?
No, they let a hell of a comeback to beat the Raiders.
It took a miracle for it to happen, brother. They supposed to be 0-3. What are you talking about? We played the Saints where they were 1-1, and they practically outside of Marshawn Lattimore and Mike Evans getting out. They shut down Brady for most of the game for about until they shut down Brady. Brady only had I think 100 yards that game. So what are we talking? They was 1-1 at the moment, so they had a better record than the Cardinals. What are you
Okay.
talking about, Wade? They had a way
What am
better
I?
defense, way
What am I
better
talking
receiver
about?
core, way better running back core, way better offensive line. Only difference was the quarterback. That's the
Have you?
only position on that team that was worse than the Cardinals. What are you talking about, my nigga?
All right, I'm about to tell you exactly what I'm talking about. First of all, you brought up the fact that they both were 1-1 at the same time, so I don't understand how that's relevant. Second thing is that, bruh, you keep talking. We all know the Saints has a solid defense, hence why we were not able to score touchdowns on them. Secondly, are you forgetting that in that game against Tampa Bay, did you see how bad Jameis Winston played in that game? He threw 3 interceptions, bruh. What are you talking about? He threw 3 picks in there. Their offense was terrible against the Bucks. You talking about the Saints shut them down? Nigga, the Bucks shut them down. Jameis Winston, if you go back to that game against the Saints in Tampa Bay, Jameis Winston looked like shit, just like he looked against us. Jameis Winston is not healthy. They have him out there on the field, and he's not even 100%. So you're talking about a 1-1 team that is now 1-2, and the Cardinals are 1-2 as well. So yes, this is our biggest test in the season because this is the toughest quarterback we're going against so far this year, right? They have an offense that has way more ability to score points quickly
Who?
than the Saints does, than the
Who?
Giants does, and then
Who?
Cleveland
How?
does.
How? Who? How? What are
How?
you talking
Well,
about?
let's
How?
okay. I'm about to break
Who
it
are they
down to you
weapons?
since you
Marquise
since
Brown and
for
who
you
else?
to understand,
AJ
Lonzo.
Green not playing. He got hurt, brother. So come again.
You said
Rondale Moore been
who
hurt all
playing and
year.
got
So what
hurt?
are you talking about?
You
AJ
said
Green
who?
got hurt. He probably don't play Sunday. So what are you talking about?
I'm not even just talking about AJ Green, bro. They
So
still
who
got
else?
Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz is one of the best tight ends in the NFL. He's one of the best tight ends in the NFL,
Wait.
bro.
So
And
what?
he's been
So
balling.
wait.
Hold
Wait.
up, Lonzo.
I'm
You
gonna ask
asked
you a
me a
question.
question. I'm
Are the
trying to give
Cardinals
you an
offense
answer.
better than the Saints offense?
You said what? Say it again.
Are the Cardinals offense better than the Saints offense?
Nick,
Are
right
the
now,
Cardinals offense
absolutely.
better than the Saints offense?
Absolutely. 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 It is better than them. They are because if you look at the Saints offense this season, it has struggled. That offense has fucking struggled, bro. They haven't been able to put up no fucking points. Jameis Winston has looked bad this year, bro. That's what I'm telling you. Like, no, we're not. Bro, we beat. Okay, let me tell you. I'll give you a prime example. Let me lay it out. Let me lay it
What is
out
this,
for you.
Q?
Cleveland Browns. We lost to a backup quarterback in Cleveland. And we lost that game because that team was one dimensional and we still couldn't stop it. We still let them go for 200 plus yards on the ground. Then you go to the Giants game. Yes, we was able to stop the run, but guess what? The defense couldn't make the stops that they needed too late in the game to stop them from getting to field goal position. And guess what again? The offense still struggled to score points in that game. All they was able to do was get about 3 to 4 field goals. In this game, the Saints game, we wasn't able to score points until the 12-minute mark in the fourth quarter. Get a touchdown on the board. Luckily enough that our defense played well enough to keep us around in the fucking game so that we could get a late touchdown by Chenault to go up and seal the deal for the game. So you're telling me that with that, and you're talking about that team is supposed to be 3-0. nigga, technically we should be 0-3. we shouldn't even have a win. Because again, we played a team that is, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. The Saints not making no noise this year. They not. And watching them last Sunday, Lonzo, I was able to see up and personal that, bro, they're gonna struggle this year, bro. They are not the same Saints teams of the past. Even though they got the names on defense, Tyrann Mathieu was a fucking non-factor. He didn't do anything in that game. Demario Davis didn't do anything in that game. Cameron Jordan didn't do anything in that game. So they got a bunch of names and they're not producing. So no, you're not going to sit up here and tell me, yes, I think Arizona is a better team than the Saints right now. They're 1-2, but if you look at who they played some tough games. They played against some of the top people in the league.
You
They
one of
played
the
the
most
Rams.
hatingest niggas I ever met in my
Oh,
life.
so now I'm hating. See now, now you
I've
want
never
big
heard
waves. Now you
this
want
nigga.
big
Hey,
waves,
Q.
and now I'm
He
hating.
just
See,
don't
nigga, you can't even
wait.
decide
This
what you
nigga.
want to
So
be.
look. Wait. I mean, look, Q. The nigga said Cam Jordan ain't do nothing because Taylor Moton was on him, nigga. You said Demario Davis ain't do nothing because CMC was killing them niggas. You talking about Tyrann Mathieu wasn't doing nothing because Chenault made them niggas miss. Like, give credit to our team when we do good, nigga. What
Bruh,
are you
I'm
talking
giving
about,
credit.
bro?
We came away with the win. That's
You
the
talking
credit
about
that
them
I'm
not
giving
being able to
us.
do nothing? What are you talking about,
We
bro?
can't. Because these are star players. Star players make plays, bro. That's what the football is about.
And we made them look bad. Give us our credit.
No,
We made them
oh,
look bad.
and
Nigga, you
that's
talking about the
exact.
defense.
And that's it. But there we go. I'm giving us
But
credit.
Waves,
I
all
ain't
you
giving
doing
us
is
credit,
crying about the
Lonzo.
offense. What are you talking about, bro?
Lonzo, I'm giving us credit, but I'm not finna give the offense credit when the offense didn't do anything. They didn't. I'm not finna give the offense credit. The defense won that football game for us. Are you forgetting? We had 22 points. The defense fucking scored 10. They had a fucking return and we got field goals. The offense only scored one touchdown late in the game. And you want me to give them credit?
No. This nigga, bro. You... Yo, what are you talking about, my nigga? You just brought up Cam Jordan, Demario Davis, and Tyrann Mathieu not doing.
Because
Why
those
wasn't they?
those are star.
Why
I
wasn't
brought
they able
them up
to?
because
Okay,
those are star players. You just said
so why
that you just
wasn't they able
said
to do nothing Sunday?
you said while they was unable to do, we was able to neutralize them. That's what we did. We was able to
So who was
neutralize
that?
those players.
Who
But
was
it
able to
doesn't
neutralize?
matter, bro. What I'm telling you is that star players find a way to make impacts in the game, bro. It doesn't matter who the opponent is. Star players make
Now,
plays.
so Q. Now we're going to negate those three quote unquote stars because we were able to neutralize those guys.
I'm not negating that. I'm giving Carolina the credit, bro. We did a good job of negating these stars. But I'm also telling you that the Saints are not as good as what everybody perceived. They're really not. If you a blind man that was watching the game on Sunday could tell that the Saints is not the same Saints of the past, bro. They offense is nowhere near the fucking offense of the Sean Payton days. It's nowhere near it. Like that offense doesn't look, bro. Even when Jameis was in sync with it, bro, that offense still looks in disarray. I'm not finna sit up here and say that win again. Okay, yeah, it was a big win. We did a good job of shutting them down. I'm giving the Panthers credit for that, but the offense still struggled. I'm giving us credit. We got the win. We shut them down. We was able to stop their offense. The defense won that game for us, just like the defense is going to have to win a lot of games for us this season. They are. And one thing, Lonzo, I want to tell you, stop thinking that I said the Panthers were not going to win any games. I said that we was going to win 7 to 8 games. I said that before the season went along. We're going to win football games, but the defense is going to have to win the majority of the game for us. I don't have faith in Baker Mayfield.
Wait, quick question. How we supposed to be 0-3? We supposed to win week 1.
Well, this is how we're
No,
supposed to
week
be
1
on
supposed to
3
be a win.
because the
Week
way
2
we're
was
supposed to be
a
on
win.
3, bro. What team you know?
What are you talking about, bro?
Bro, you asked me what, bro? Am I not speaking English?
You don't know what you're talking about.
No, I do know what I'm talking about. It's just
ahead.
that my opinion is different from yours, so it sounds foreign. But anyway, let me keep going. Let me keep going. We should be on 3 because, bro, how many teams you know where offense goes 10 straight drives, 10 with no touchdowns, and still wins the game? And still wins the game. Like for real, we went 10 offensive possessions with no touchdowns, and we still won the game. That only can tell you 2 things. Either your defense just played a hell of a lights out game, which they did, or that offense is really not that fucking good either. The opposing offense. Because nobody is going 10 straight drives in a game and not score a touchdown and still win.
Was we up in the 4th?
Say it again.
Was we up in the 4th?
You said, was we up in the fourth? Yes, we were up
Yes.
in the fourth.
Hey, wait. Quick question. Did the refs come out after that? I'm not blaming the refs. I'm not blaming the refs, Q. So don't hold me to that. But let's just be 100. Did the refs or did the refs not come out after the game and say they made two incorrect calls?
They did say that.
I don't
So
know
so so okay,
if they did
they
come out and
did.
say
I'm
that.
I'm, I'm
I
telling you
don't
they
know
did.
nothing
They
about
did.
that.
So look, if they did, that was supposed to be a win, right? Q. If they make the correct call, that's a win for us, right?
What calls are you referring to?
The intentional grounding call, brother. You didn't know that?
Nah,
He he he
I
he
didn't know
faked
the
the
rep.
We sure
I
because
didn't
you're
hear
not
did.
keeping
anything
up with your
about that.
team, my brother. He faked the intentional grounder and he intentional grounded the ball. They said it's supposed to be a roughing. No, it's supposed to be intentional grounder, and it was supposed to be a 10-second runoff and a 15-yard loss. So therefore, we put a one that game. So that's 1-0. 2-0. We get to the Giants. We were up in the second half.
Are you
The
talking about the
defense let up.
Cleveland
The
game?
offense. Yes, that was supposed to be one and
Oh,
zero.
man, come on, man. We ain't. Bro, that wouldn't have made no difference in that game, bro. Like we lost that game because we wasn't able to stop
We're,
the
we're
run.
not we're not we're not we're
They
not talking
controlled
about
the
that, bro.
top.
We're not talking about that. We talking
Oh,
about
okay.
you saying we were supposed to be 0-3. We going on why I'm telling you we should have been 3-0 right now. That's what I'm telling you. Little mistakes. Like you talking about yet last week. You talking when we played the Giants. The defense a lot. Well, you talking about the offense only scored this amount of points. Well, I'm in that case, and you talking about the defense not being able to stop Daniel Jones. The offense created 6 points for the defense because the offense turned the ball over. Well, the special teams turned the ball over one time. That was 3 points. That don't have nothing to do with the defense. Then the offense came over and turned over 3 points. That don't have nothing to do with the defense. The defense
So
held them
on
to
the
what they could have held them to, which was
so
three
when the
points.
game,
That's 6 points. If you take away 6 points, we win that game, right? It's what,
yeah,
16,
but
13, right?
that's exactly the problem, Lonzo. We keep coming up
So
short.
that's not on the defense. The defense
That
allowed
is on the
13
defense
points.
because at the end of the game, when it was tied at whatever 14-14, you allowed Daniel Jones to go 7 for 7 on the last drive and let him scramble
Q,
for a
you got
20
this nigga,
yard
Q.
gain that put him in field goal range. That's what you allowed him to do. You allowed Daniel Jones to go 7 for 7 on the final drive, and then when you needed to make a stop on third down, you allow him to scramble straight up the middle for a 20-yard fucking run and put him in field goal range. That's what I'm saying. That the defense is good, but because of how bad the offense is, when they need to make the stops, they can't do it in those tight games. Like with this Cleveland game, with this Saints game, bro, we should have blown them out 40-0, Lonzo. We really should have blown the Saints out, bro. Like they're not a good team. We really should have blown them out, bro. Like that's what I'm telling you. Like there's no way in hell that we were stopping them as much as we did, and that's been Carolina's story over the last couple of years, where the defense is coming up big early in the games. Now I ain't talking about in the fourth quarter. I'm talking about within the first 10 to 15 minutes of the game, the defense is making huge stops and the offense is getting the ball and they need to go down and put up points. They're either coming away with just a field goal or no points at all. That's the shit that got to change, bro, because that's not winning football. You even know that, Lonzo. Like, we got to be able to put up more points on the offense. Like, if we don't,
Welcome to
just like
Black Cat
against
Fantasy
like
Football Show.
against the Cardinals,
Yeah,
if we
I
don't put
just
up no points
about
against
just what
them,
you
we're
said.
gonna lose that game.
Yeah, so here we are. God be goddamn.
And Q, you can't say I didn't try to be positive. This
We
nigga
were
pushed
gonna
me,
do
man.
the Q Zone Player of the Week, Laviscus Chenault. Shout out to him for
Q,
having
you got this nigga, Q.
name
I ain't about to
yards
keep going back and forth with this
coming
nigga.
in the
You got this
goddamn
nigga.
game.
He
Love
pushed
it.
me, bro. People in the chat, Shelly Long. You notice I wasn't even trying to go there. This nigga took me there, man. I wasn't even trying to go there, man. Y'all got to give me my
That
credit
nigga
for this,
come,
Q.
boy. You talk all that goddamn. I'm gonna let you talk to yourself.
But
I'm
Q,
gonna let you talk to
Q, I
yourself.
didn't even try to.
You egg that nigga up, Lonzo.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I was cool. I was chilling.
Oh my god. So first of all, while we got everybody here, let's reel it on in. All right. We got Arizona coming, but this week, this win was perfect. It set the tone for what needed to be set for the season. It got everybody refocused. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. So, with that being said, the outlook for the season, can we get better coaching from your boy McAdoo for this offense that's looking anemic right now? Any one of y'all? No? Yes? No? Maybe?
Yeah, we can.
That one, I'll be damned. You know what? To everybody out there, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. Show your boy some love. I usually would have it up. The Black Hat Panther podcast shirt is on keepfindingtv.com. Hey, man, I'm telling you right now, I have all the faith in this team in getting this job done and turning this season all the way around. Fuck with everybody else talking about it. Damn this shit right here. It's time for Q to get up in here and just start saying how he feel about shit now. Fuck what you heard. We can make it. We are at the point now where we wanted to. We're fighting for the division. We have a perfect chance to really turn everything around. Hold on here with McCree.
Yes, sir, Q. We got to get to 500 this week, man.
Yes, sir. So with that being said, this offense has to show up because the defense is there. It's time to play, and once again, complimentary football. Please show up and show out. We need everybody clicking on all cylinders. Look, it doesn't do us any good if the defense has to come out and hold this team together like how it has for the last 2 weeks, because you can't win and sustain long-term winning like this. It just can't be done. So like I said, I'll say this and I'll make sure I put this out there. I don't think that we can continue this train the way it is right now. We have to get more from Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I agree, man. I think he has to. He got to get his dick out the dirt, man, and start playing some better ball. Cause
But what is it? I mean, like, what's the reason for him to be in this slump, man? Because I don't get what the hell going on with him.
I mean, Q. I mean, I just don't. I mean,
Eh,
personally, I don't. I just don't think he's a good quarterback, man. I think
I,
that.
I just realized I set you up for that, but it hit me right in the face. I was like, damn.
Yeah, man. I mean, I mean, I'm being positive. I think the offense has the talent. Like the talent is definitely there. There's no question about it. The talent is on the offensive side of the ball, but I mean, Baker hasn't shown me anything that makes me think that he can be successful this year. I mean, his throwing, like I think Lonzo said this earlier. He had clean pockets all day, man. Like you can't you can't ask for a cleaner pockets than he had with some of these throws, man. And some of the throws was just off target, man.
Mhm.
I can't make no excuses for him, man. I just think that he's gonna have to play better, man. Or I think Sam Darnold is back in.
How long we got till Donald come back? What is it? Week 5, week 6?
I thought it was week
One
seven or
more
something
week.
like.
He come back next week.
I thought so.
No, he missing the first 4. He on short term out. That's for game. So he come back what week 5.
Mm.
I'm sorry, Baker have to come out here and throw 4 picks a game for me to put Darnold back in. I think people slowly forget how bad Darnold had last year. There was a point in time where
Mm-hmm.
we couldn't get past the 50-yard line. Now, granted, we not it's not that much better this year. I tell you that right now. It's not the way it's looking. But I say this: the only thing, which is the major thing, but we still have to get better, is that Baker's not turning the football over. And
Yeah.
see, that's the thing about Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold was turning the football over. I mean, not I wouldn't say the first 3 games, but the games that like when we started going on throughout the year, the Eagles game, I believe, was it the Eagles game? I think the first drive he threw a pick, and was it the Vikings game? I think the Vikings game he threw a pick on the first drive as well. And I remember in the Falcons game, we fumbled that first drive too. So I just, man, it was bad. I'll say that. I don't want people to quickly forget how bad our offense was with Sam Darnold. Now I want to say this: there is skepticism. Now I'm not a part of this, but there is skepticism around the Panther community. Is that Sam Darnold didn't have the weapons that Baker have right now, neither the O line that he have right now. Like according to PFF, this O line is top 15, bro. Like this O line, I believe. I keep saying people throw out the stat of 1.1 seconds. I don't think that's not. I think that's it's multiple numbers going out because if you go on advanced metric stats, Baker actually has 2.4 seconds to drop back and throw the football. That's that's
He
that's
had
good
all
if you
day.
ask me. So that's good if you ask me. Like Baker, he's just not connecting on this stuff. So it's people that saying would have Darnold had this pocket. What if he had these weapons to do? I'm not a part of that club, so don't put me a
See,
part of it. I'm just saying there's people that think of that.
I think you're right, Shinobi, on this one. The stress that we had under Sam
Yeah,
Darnold was a
bro.
different kind of stress.
Facts,
Um,
bro. I
to
think
be
people
quite
quick to
honest with
Yeah,
forget
you,
about it, bro.
it
that's
was
how
tough,
we
man.
that's how we ended this position we in now because everybody agreed that Baker was a step up from Donald, even though it's not that much of a step. But look, as long as you don't cost us points, then you are a step up. But the problem is he can't move the fucking football at all.
Yeah, see, it gets to that too, Q. I like the fact that he's not turning the football over. Like that's a plus. But the thing that comes with it, okay, you started off and you're not turning the football over, and we've been stagnant offensively. Going throughout the year, say if we just keep him not turning the football over and we're not going nowhere. If you ask me, that's not that much better than when Sam Darnold came in and he would come in, okay, completed like a 20-yard or 15-yard pass and then turn the football over. Because at the end of the day, yeah, they may have a better field position, but at the end of the day, you just keep giving you keep giving their offense the ball back. Like this offense has to pick it up, and I think we will. Like I'm on that train. I think this offense is gonna pick it up. I don't think you're not gonna keep seeing this offense act like this. And I think people forgetting that we actually played two great defenses in the first two games. I mean, out of these three games, Cleveland Brown was a top 10 defense last year. The Saints was a top 10 defense last year, and they made major upgrades. Tyrann Mathieu was supposed to be a major upgrade. Demario Davis was coming back. Marshawn Lattimore was back. Like all these, like they had ballers. I think I mean, even when you go to the Browns game, the Browns have a top 10 defense. Miles Garrett,
Yeah,
Jadeveon Clowney, Anthony Walker,
but let's
Jeremiah.
be honest. Let's not make excuses for them boys too. Those old
Now
because
we not. It's not making excuses, but teams struggle. We just seen Brady struggle against them. I mean, you're not going. Brady and them not gonna make excuses. Sometimes you play good defenses, and it's
Yeah,
just the way it is.
I mean, I respect that too, man. But the difference, man, with Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield. Yeah. Sam Darnold turned the ball over. Baker's not really doing that, man. But I mean, if you really think about it, man, it's the same result. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, he not turning it over, but ultimately that's not really doing anything for the offense. You know what I mean? It's the offense still looks just as
stagnant.
stagnant as it did a year
Mhm.
ago.
Yeah, just is.
That
Yeah, yeah.
that's the point that I'm trying to make is like, yeah, okay, he's protecting the ball, but at what cost? You get what I'm saying? I mean, is protecting the ball equaling to us getting the ball in the end zone more, or was it just same of what I'm being said? So, I mean, honestly, man, like I really hope that this offense can turn it around, man, because like, fellas, if we don't, if we're not able to put points up, man, like especially against this stretch, like Tampa Bay is struggling right now because they're dealing with a ton of injuries. Like they have a lot of injuries to a lot of key players right now on that offensive line at the wide receiver position. Like yesterday, they were missing their four top starting wide receivers in the game that they lost, and it still came down to a 2-point conversion. So I'm not making no excuses for them, but these teams are going to get better, bro. Like I don't see as Tampa gets more healthy, they're not going to keep struggling on the offensive side of the ball as they have in these first couple of games, man. And if you games like the Rams, man, where that they defense is going to be flying all over the field, and games like the
Nah, I
Cardinals.
can't. I can't. Oh, wait, I can't say that about the Rams. The Rams defense isn't good as we think it is no more. The Rams don't have those top guys no more. Like the Rams defense isn't good no more.
I mean, you
I think
still
they
you
just
still
they
got
they just
Jalen
played one
Ramsey
good
and
game.
Aaron Donald. Like
Those
those
two
are
guys
two
are
Hall of
elite.
Famers. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like
but
you,
Ramsey, yeah, I get it, yeah.
yeah.
We
Those,
Aaron
those
Donald,
I was about
Aaron
to say
Donald.
you can't dispute that, Zoe.
Nah,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can't.
Those
But you
those are
can't. But
two.
look, Q. The Bills did numbers on them niggas game one.
Yeah,
I mean,
The
that's the fucking
Falcons. The
Bills, though. I mean, you
the
okay.
can't say
Bills
all
different though,
on
bro.
that
They
Nah,
different.
you
offense.
can't say that. Is the Dolphins better
Yes,
than the Rams?
yes, you can because
Is the Dolphins
there's
better than the
not,
Right
Rams?
now,
but
the
there's
Dolphins
not
are the
another
best
Josh
team in the
No. We
Allen.
NFL.
talking about we going into week one. Was the Dolphins better than the Rams?
You
No,
said
man,
the
you talking
Dolphins.
about going
Okay,
into week one? Of course not.
that's what I'm talking about. So
But this
nobody
not
thought
week
that, but
one though, Lonzo. This week
that's what I'm
three.
saying. That's what I'm saying. So okay. You making my point now. So people may not think the Rams defense was as good back then as it was. So the Dolphins held the
Ho.
Bills at 19 points.
Slow all this back down because you confused the shit out of me when you got to Miami.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So look, Q. The Rams defense allowed I believe almost 30 or 40 points to the Bills offense. The
Right.
Dolphins allowed 19 points. 19 points to the Bills offense, fully healthy now. They wasn't missing nobody. What I'm telling you is this. Nobody thought that the Dolphins defense was better than the Rams defense coming
But
into the season.
you can't say that though off of 1 or 2 games, Lonzo. You can't do that, man, because bro, you got to remember something. The Bills barely lost that game. They still barely lost the game to Miami. It came down to some freakish shit happening at the end of the game of why they lost the game, bro. Like I can't sit up here and say just because Miami. You got to remember that was a divisional game. Miami and the Bills are divisional opponents. So
I could pull a you on this one, Waves. Now I could do that now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not. I mean, yeah,
bro.
you could pull that. That's what I'm saying. Like, it is a divisional opponent. I know that with the Saints, but the Saints don't have nowhere near the firepower on offense as the Bills. Like, you get what I'm saying? Josh Allen. Like, if you ask me, Josh Allen is the best quarterback in the NFL right now. Like, you get what I'm saying?
He's gonna be the MVP this year, probably.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
so
that's another topic for another day, though. But
yeah. But I mean, if you ask me,
wait, this is all I'm saying. No, wait, my fault to cut you off, bro. This is all I'm saying. The Rams defense isn't what y'all think it was. That's what I'm saying. The Rams doesn't have depth like they had last year. So I think y'all forget their defense isn't as good. Aaron Donald really hasn't played up to par as we thought he would this year. Jalen Ramsey, he's played good outside of week one. I'll give him that. But outside of that, who they have on their defense? Bobby Wagner hasn't been good.
Alonzo, let me ask you a question.
But last year, their defense started slow last season, and they got better as the season progressed.
When you
who they added though?
Defending champ, why do you need to get up for the first couple of games when you can just turn it on for the playoffs? Because
that's what the Rams do. They're like the Lakers. They're like they like teams like that. The Rams defense started slow last year, and as the season progressed, they became elite in the postseason and in the Super Bowl. They start. If you go back and look at the Rams statistics,
hold on. Y'all talking about seasons worth? I'm talking about through that season thus far. That's what I'm talking about. Their defense now. I'm telling you, it's not good right now.
Yeah, but what I'm telling you is that, bro, we play the Rams in what 2 or 3 more weeks, bro. Like, how do you know that they won't be the team that's mid-season almost? So how you know that they won't be in mid-season form? Like, I get what you're saying. They lost some pieces, but as of right now, a lot of teams are not playing well, bro. Like, I can say that about a ton of different defenses and a ton. Like, look at the Bengals. The Bengals are 0-3 right now, bro. And that was a team that was in the Super Bowl.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
You can rightfully do it. How do you make an assumption about something? Because
I'm not making an assumption.
Right?
I'm not making an assumption by it, but I think it's too premature to say that their defense is not where it needs to be because they did the same thing last year, bro. They started the season slow.
The same. Wait. Not to change the subject, but just to touch on this. You saying it's too early for that. Waves, after we lost to the Giants, you said this season is over.
Absolutely.
One could have said the same thing about that.
Well, I couldn't say that. I couldn't say the same thing about it, bro, because this is a team who has the pieces to be a playoff contender team. They have a good coaching. They have all of the talent in the world to be a dominant team. So no, I'm not going to say that about them because one, they're 2-1. They've only lost 1 game, bro. Well, they lost. Well, yeah. Well, I don't know. Did they win last? Now they beat the Cardinals. Yeah.
Yeah, so they won. They won by 8.
Yeah. So they 2-1 right now. So no, I'm not going to say the season over for them because one, they still have the talent, bro, to beat anybody any given Sunday with the names that they have on their roster. Like for us, we don't have the kind of talent that the Rams have. We don't. Like, bro, they got 2 Hall of Famers, well, 3 Hall of Famers because Bobby Wagner is going to be a Hall of Famer. Like, they got 3 Hall of Famers on the defense, and on the offensive side of the ball, they have a wide receiver that's a Triple Crown winner. Like, when the last time you seen a Triple Crown winner in the NFL?
Wait, what I'm telling you is this. That Rams team that you seen last year isn't the same Rams team that we seen this year.
I agree with you, but
they're not
that much worse than what they were last year.
Yes, they are. What are you? Yes, they are. What are you saying?
They're not, bro. They're not.
Wait. How far do you see this Ram team going?
They're going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah,
they're going to be in the playoffs.
That. Okay, how far you see them going in the playoffs?
I don't know. They might make it to the second round.
Yeah, that's how far I see them going.
Yeah,
They Rays, they lost their number 2 receiver. They lost their number 3 receiver.
they
They
bought
lost
in
their
Allen
starting left tackle.
Robinson.
What has he done?
They bought in Allen Robinson, bro.
Okay, what has he done?
Bro, it's only week 3. You talking 3 weeks into
We
the
going off
season?
what ways? We going off what we talking about? You talk about Baker Mayfield all day, but it's only week 3, right?
No, but what I'm telling you is that you can't. What I'm telling you is that, bro, for a team like the fucking Rams, bro, you can't. They're 2-1. They have a winning record. So how the hell can you sit up here and say that? Oh, they're not the same fucking team. That right now, as a matter of fact, aren't they in first place in the NFC West? They're in first place in their division.
Are they? I don't even know. Are they? Isn't
Yeah, because the Cardinals are
I
one
think
and
they are.
two. They're 1-2, and San Francisco is 1-2. So and Seattle is 1-2. So it's a tie for second, and they're in first place. They're in first place in their division. So I don't understand how you can sit up here and say, well, we all know that they might not, they don't have the Odell Beckham Jr., but oh yeah, by the way, when he gets healthy, he's probably gonna come back to them. They've already saved their locker for him. So you talking about maybe by week 10 or that playoff push, Odell Beckham is back in that lineup. You know what I'm saying? So I can't sit up here and say that they're not going to be as strong as they need to be. Yes, they don't look dominant as early as they did in the Super Bowl, but bruh, that team is still stacked with talent. They still
What,
have a great head coach.
who?
They're,
I
they're,
mean,
they're going to be
what's the
fun.
talent we talking about? They have no offensive line. They lost their starting left tackle. Their starting left guard. Their starting right guard. They lost their opposite edge rusher. They lost both of their interior defensive linemen. They lost their starting safety. They lost their starting opposite corner, Jalen Ramsey. What are you talking about, bro? That team is drastically improved. Decreased. What are you talking about? And if you talking
Yeah.
about the team, okay, they 2-1. They've beaten 2-1-2 teams. Wait, when they played against a good team that has a winning record right now, please tell me
But
what
but
happened.
but okay,
They
so
got
so
throttled.
bruh, listen, bruh. But you can argue right now. The Miami Dolphins are the only undefeated team in the NFL right now. The Miami Dolphins. They're playing great on both sides of the ball, bruh. Miami barely beat the Bills, bruh. Like
So what? Wait,
like, but
so
the
what?
point that
They
I'm trying
beat
to,
them.
yeah, but the point that I'm trying to make to you is that, bruh, like you keep saying that yeah, did the Rams get throttled on open night? Absolutely. But bruh, they played against a team who I have winning the Super Bowl. Like
It
I
don't
have the
wait. I
Buffalo
don't care
Bills
who it was.
winning the
I don't
fucking
care
Super
who
Bowl.
they got. Wait, they was coming off a Super Bowl win, and according to you, they wasn't that much drastically decreased as a football team.
Bruh,
And
that
what
was the
happened?
okay. But my thing, how many Super Bowl champions done lost on opening night though, bruh? Like
That's
that
not.
shit.
Wait, I'm not asking that. I'm not asking that at
Yeah,
all,
that's
bro. You moving the goalposts again. I'm not
no.
asking
I'm
that.
not moving the
What
goalposts. I
when
just
they
think that
played
you
against
trying to
a
make
good
a
team?
point
No,
to
I'm not.
revert back to the Panthers, and that shit don't. That shit is
I'm
not
no,
working.
I'm not. I'm
You
just
talking
you're
about
not
elite
making sense.
teams and to a team that's
That
the
team
bottom
not
of the
elite
league.
no more. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That team not elite no more. Well,
All right.
outside of Cooper Cup, they
So
have
how
no offense. I'm
so how
telling you
how
that.
how much money, Lonzo, you want to put that the Rams is going to be in at least the second round of the playoffs this year?
I just told you they're gonna make the second round. What are you talking about? You're not
So
even
that's
listening
not
no more.
still elite from going to the
No,
Super
that's
Bowl to
not,
the
nigga.
second round of the playoffs? Do you know how hard it is to win in the fucking NFL? Do you know how hard it is to win in the NFL?
Are the Cowboys elite?
Nigga, bruh, the Cowboys can't win in the playoffs.
Answer the question. Are the Cowboys elite?
No, they can't win in the postseason.
Are
The
the
reason why
49ers elite?
the Cowboys have made it to the postseason is the product of a bad division. Now their division is not bad anymore. They're not. The Eagles are, bro. The Eagles are one of the most dangerous teams in the NFL. Like, no, they're not an elite team. They don't even have a quarterback. And before Dak got hurt, he was playing bad anyway. No, they're not elite. You know why? Because they traded away their best wide receiving option. They don't even have nobody to throw the fucking ball to. CeeDee Lamb is not a number one receiver. Bro, no, they're not elite. They're not. The Rams is still the Rams until they prove me otherwise, bro. And losing one game to arguably a top 3 team in the NFL, that's not saying that you are decreasing from last year. Like, to me, decreasing this would be them not making the playoffs at all or being a fucking wild card or some shit. They're still gonna win the NFC West, bro. The Rams are gonna win their division. Still, like they're still gonna win their division. That's elite. Like if you can win your division every fucking year, you're an elite team. That's what I'm saying. Like, because I don't see the 49ers finishing better than them. I don't see Seattle finish better than them. And I don't see the Cardinals finishing better than them. So they're division winners. They'll be one of the top teams in the NFC. Do I think that they're going to get back to the Super Bowl? No, I don't think they'll get back to the Super Bowl, but they're going to be damn near close again. It's hard to do that shit in the NFL, bro. It's hard. It- yeah, are you still there?
Nah, nigga, go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk. Go ahead. Go ahead, talk. I ain't gonna.
Nah,
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk.
I'm
You
done,
done,
man.
brother.
I ain't
I'm
got nothing else to
done.
say.
I'm done with you, bro. You
I ain't got
contradict yourself a lot, brother. But go ahead, bro.
I ain't got nothing else to say, man. I mean, we bring it back to Panther talk, man. Ain't shit. If you wanna talk about the NFL, man, I got a segment coming up for that, man. Get you on the show.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Matter of fact, everybody listening, new segment on the way, man, to the podcast called "Listen to the Waves." Talking about the whole NFL, breaking the whole NFL down. Not just the Panthers, man. We're gonna be talking about the whole NFL as a whole. I'm excited to talk about it, man. Y'all make sure to tune in, man. I'm gonna start this shit probably in a week, man. So y'all make sure to take it's gonna be a live show, man. So y'all make sure to fuck with it, man. LYFE just a wave podcast. New segment, listen to the waves, man. Y'all already know. Q, man. Hey, I'm sorry, bro. Forgive me, brother. I really this wasn't my intentions tonight. My intentions tonight was to come on here to be positive, to be happy about these Carolina Panthers. Talk about how we're going to get to 500 this week, which I'm really hoping we can get to 500 and beat this Arizona Cardinals team. That's really what I want to happen. And we can start talking some 500 football, man, and really making a case for this division. I think right now, the division is vulnerable right now because the Saints are not playing up to their potential. The Falcons are a non-factor, and Tampa Bay is banged up. They're banged up big time. If we can win this game and over this next stretch, man, at least finish 2-2, I think we're putting ourselves in a good position for the first half of the season. But we got to beat this Arizona Cardinal team and win back-to-back games at home.
Hey. Last thing before we get ready to wrap up. Q and waves. Little error y'all made earlier. Y'all said Josh Allen gonna win MVP, brother. Y'all know it's a guy from Baltimore, right? Who lead the
Oh,
league
yeah,
in
yeah, yeah,
passing
yeah, yeah.
touchdowns.
Lamar Baller.
He ain't balling. He the best quarterback in the NFL right now. Put some respect on my black nigga name. Everybody wanted to go on in the offseason. Get some respect to our future quarterback.
Lonzo,
Oh,
He gonna be there
hey,
next
look,
year, brother.
listen, I would
Lonzo,
love for him to come to Carolina. I would love it.
Lonzo. Lamar can go sit his black ass down somewhere.
Hey,
Nobody
Lamar
give a
Jackson, that nigga, man.
He
nobody give a
balling. That
fuck
nigga
about
is
Lonzo.
hey, the Ravens
Huh?
done fucked up, bro. They done fucked up big time. They should have paid that man while the price was low. Now that nigga
Hey,
go ask for
you
300
don't gotta
million
worry about it.
guaranteed.
We gonna pay him that.
I
I'm
hope so,
starting it
man.
right now.
Whoa, whoa,
Lamar to
whoa, whoa! Y'all
Carolina
didn't even
train.
want to
Let's get.
pay. Y'all didn't want to pay Deshaun Watson. What makes you
There
think
you
you about
go,
to pay
Q.
this
Talk
juke
that
ass
shit,
nigga?
Q.
Hey
Come
Talk
on
Q,
that
now.
shit, Q.
Q, hey Q. Just a little thing, Q. Hey, did Lamar Jackson had 23 charges on his back? Lamar, Lamar, Lamar Jackson don't got 23 sexual harassment charges on his back, so I think he's straight.
Yeah,
Bro, I'm
I
telling
thought.
you, man. Oh, can you imagine this offense with
Bruh,
CMC and Lamar, nigga?
I'm buying. If Lamar come to Carolina, I'm buying the fucking Lamar jersey as soon as it go on sale.
Hey, look.
Oh, you believe in that, huh?
Fuck, nigga, what? Nigga, what? If we had Lamar, nigga, what?
Hey, nigga,
That's
Lamar
nigga. If
boy.
I promise you, we get Lamar Jackson, bro, we instantly a Super Bowl contender. Instantly.
Hey,
Instantly.
wait.
You,
Hey,
I heard you rose up out the bed on that one.
Instantly a motherfucking Super Bowl contender. You add Lamar Jackson.
mm,
I see Kendall agree. Oh hell.
Instantly a motherfucking goddamn Super Bowl contender. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, bro, the Ravens better stop playing and get that nigga locked up, bro. I'm telling you. Cause right now he has all the fucking leverage, bro. He got
do,
all the fucking leverage in this
do you
shit, bro.
really
He
think? Do you really think a guy like Lamar can win a Super Bowl?
hell yeah.
What?
I mean,
Lamar Lamar has become a better passer, bro, this season. If
excuse
you
me.
look,
Let me rephrase that. Can you think a nigga with the juice like Lamar can win a motherfucking Super Bowl?
hell yeah. Hell
I'm
yeah, I
trying.
think you can.
I'm trying to contain myself because this is I'm trying to give you all the experience, but I haven't had a chance all night to really, no. Ever since my first video got taken down, I haven't had a chance to really just let go. So black ass Lamar, y'all think he gonna make a
So
fucking
cute.
difference?
Q. Oh my God, Q. Can you? So Q. I'm gonna just put it like this. Q. He will if he come over here right now and sign a big contract. He would be playing with the best running back he ever played with in his career. He'll be playing with the best receiver he ever played with in his career.
I
And
got
if you
news
ask
for you,
me,
Lonzo.
he'll be playing with the
If
best defense he's ever played with in his career.
if his damn
Best
near three
defense.
hundred
Whoa,
million
whoa,
dollar
whoa, 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 whoa. I ain't gonna
if
say the
his
best
three
defense he
hundred
ever
million
played with.
dollar
Bet.
ass come up in here, somebody got to go. So you ain't gonna have one of these pieces. I hope you know that.
Yeah, Brian Burns will be gone unless they franchise tag him. Yeah, because
No,
they
no, no,
not.
no, no. Lamar gonna be a free agent. Won't got to. Lamar was drafted in 2018. He ain't signed his fifth year. He ain't signed his fifth year option. So he a free agent after this year. That's the thing about it.
Yeah, but
That's why he
Lamar,
got
but
leverage.
the Ravens ain't gonna let him walk though, bro. They not gonna let him just walk like that. They gonna
They don't got no
franchise him.
other choice but to let that nigga walk. He has to sign that franchise tag.
Yeah,
The
but
team don't have an option for that. Lamar, I think Lamar gonna test the market. If you ask me, he had his chance of signing that. That was pivotal to sign it back
yeah,
then. And
I
he was
think they
on.
get a deal. I think they get a deal before the season done with, man. I really do. I think they go get a deal done because ain't no way you can deny that this man, like, if anybody ever thought that Lamar wasn't a good passer, nigga, look at his number. He got 7 fucking touchdowns in 2 games. Like this
Bro,
mother,
he lead
this,
the league in passing touchdowns right now.
right?
And I
Like
think he lead it like by three or more, like three touchdowns. Like niggas still, and he doing this without a number one receiver. If you ask me,
right.
nah, this is no slack to Devin Duvernay or Rashad Bateman because those guys balling out too. But come on, let's be 100. Those
Mark
guys ain't number one.
Andrews is
Mark
fucking balling
Andrews
out.
is a dog, bro.
That nigga is a dog for real.
That nigga is a dog.
Hey,
He's the truth.
he might be the best tight end in the league right now. I
I
ain't even,
can't say that, brother. It's a guy up in Kansas City. Ain't
man.
nobody bump with that nigga.
Hey, Kelsey, man, Kelsey is still Kelsey. But if you ask me, like right now, through these first 3 games, who been the best tight end in the league, I'm gonna have to go with Mark Andrews, man. I really
Yeah.
am.
Hey, Q, I seen that, Q. He liked the tweet. He liked the tweet that
Yeah.
said
Demetrius just sent that to me.
recruiting. Yeah. It was on Panthers
Very
Insider.
excited about playing for the Panthers.
Who
Yeah, he
like
gonna
that
be it, bro.
shit?
Lamar
Lamar
Jackson.
Jackson.
Oh shit. Hey, look, Lamar. Hey, you know he from. Hey, look, he from Florida, man. Hey, look, come on to North Carolina, nigga.
But
Come
look,
on.
Lamar, keep your
Q,
black ass away from here. We don't want your motherfucking ass. Your
Nah,
little
fuck
dumb
that. Hey,
ass.
Lamar, I'm not saying that, Lamar. I want you in
hey
Carolina.
Lamar,
Juke
if
your
you
punk
listen
ass
to
back
that
home.
nigga, do not listen to him, Lamar. Don't listen to that nigga at all.
Lamar, we are a franchise that don't like running quarterbacks. So don't bring your black ass over here with that shit.
Well,
Hey,
that nigga is
Lamar,
legendary.
we had a running quarterback for 10 years, Lamar. Bring your
And,
ass on to Carolina, dog.
and look how that end, Lamar. Don't be like him. Be better than him. Be better
Then,
than him.
Zoe, people sleeping on the fact that Lamar done bulked the fuck up too, bro. He
He did.
That nigga done bulked
And
the
look,
fuck up.
see, you know what gets me though, ways. People give Josh Allen a lot of credit. And see, the two things about it, they like to talk about, oh, Lamar Jackson this, Lamar Jackson that he gonna get injured. People don't know Lamar Jackson avoids a lot of contact. And if you watch Josh Allen game, Josh Allen takes a lot of hits.
Yeah, he used
Josh
his
Allen has took
size.
the most hits in a quarterback by I think 30 more hits than any other quarterback. And the hits he taking ain't easy. He getting hit like niggas hitting him, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing about it is, man, is that he using. See, the thing about what's different between Josh Allen and a lot of quarterbacks that's been like him, presumably named Cam Newton. Josh Allen got a fucking arm, bro. Like that nigga can throw. He's accurate. He's powerful thrower. I think he's a quarterback that can run and not a running quarterback, man. So does he take a lot of hits? Yeah, they gonna try to kill him because he big as fuck, bro. Like,
He
bro,
real
you talk.
big.
Yeah, Josh
But
Allen
Waves,
is like he like 6'6", bro, like 240.
yeah, he built like a linebacker. But look, Waves, haven't we seen a quarterback that was big like that
Here we go
and
with this
hits
Cam
like that,
Newton shit. Here we
piled
go.
up and took a
Yeah, but
toll
he
on his
couldn't
body?
he couldn't throw like that though.
But we talking about taking the hits right now. Like taking the hits don't have nothing to do with throwing the football. We're talking about the toll on
But
his
you know
body that
what,
he's
Waves?
taking from taking the hit.
You know what? You know what I would say? We never really got to see his full potential because they never gave this guy the weapons that he deserved.
I I I
Yeah, yeah. I'm not go. I don't want to get into that conversation, but I do agree with you to a certain extent, Q. I really do.
All I'm saying is Josh Allen has Diggs and all those other guys. They gave this
so
nigga weapons.
nigga make the same excuse for Lamar. Who Lamar got a receiver, Q?
Fuck Lamar.
Please refresh my memory. Get this nigga Lamar Stephon Diggs.
He can juke his black ass right on back to the
Boy,
wherever the
if
fuck he can.
Damn,
Lamar
Q. You sound like Leo.
I
facts.
don't I don't like
Facts. What's up with this
I just
nigga?
I just don't like the
You
nigga.
sound like Leo, man.
I don't
Leo.
want that. I don't want that juking shit back here, man. I done seen 9 years of that shit, and it didn't get us anywhere.
Nah, no, you didn't. You ain't seen nothing like Lamar. No, you
Uh,
didn't.
yeah,
You
Lamar a
What's
ain't
little
the
seen nothing
bit.
like
difference?
Lamar. He
You
different.
seen one nigga, they all look alike with the back
Damn.
on the ground. They all look alike with
Damn.
their fucking back on the ground.
Hey,
Well, damn,
hey,
Q.
Q.
Hey, bro, you and Leo been sipping together, ain't you? And you sounded like Leo 2.0 right now.
It just happened to come out. That's all. It just happened to come
So
out.
so so Q. In all honesty, bro, if if we had a chance to get Lamar, that wouldn't make you excited.
Not at all.
But
Damn.
getting Baker Mayfield makes you excited, but not getting an MVP quarterback.
Baker didn't make me excited. I just having anything except for Sam Donald made me excited. So that's where the fucking mistake is with people. I don't
That
think y'all
nigga
get it.
Q, boy. Q,
Sam
you a funny
Donald
nigga, man.
is
Well, hell,
Sam
you
Donald
said
is
That nigga said
horrible.
Baker didn't make me excited. Hey, nigga said anything other than Darnold made me excited.
Exactly. I don't think y'all niggas know how bad Donald was.
I know. I watched it. That nigga was terrible.
Just in case y'all forgot,
so
Donald.
so so Q,
What's up?
with Lamar, okay. Say right now you pick up and you drop Lamar out on the team right now. What's
Mhm.
our ceiling?
I mean, it got to be Super Bowl contention or bust because of the talent that's around him with the defense. But then again, the fucking coaching staff could kill us. Like McAdoo could nullify everything because he don't know how to really coach a running quarterback. He don't know how to do it.
I don't know. I think the narrative changed when you got a quarterback like that.
Facts, bro. Yeah, your whole
The
system got to
narrative
change.
changes, but you forgot we still got McAdoo here. I mean you got to get rid of that
Yeah, but
motherfucker.
that's what we saying with
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson. That whole like narrative and scheme and system, all that stuff changes when you bring an Arsenal like him to the team,
Yeah.
bro.
So
Yeah.
are y'all gonna uproot this entire franchise for one nigga?
Honestly,
Yes,
bro.
he's bro. Q.
I was willing to do it for Watson, so I'm damn sure gonna do it for Lamar.
Well, that was a bad idea then, and this is a bad idea now.
I don't. Well, the Watson, yeah. I don't know about Watson. I gotta see
Yeah,
how Watson
yeah,
come back
yeah,
and play.
yeah. Two bad ideas.
Hey, ain't the
Hey,
NFL fucked up though for that shit, man? What are the odds they let him come back against the Houston game? Like, what the fuck? That shit's
well,
so sad.
we already know the NFL. It's nothing. It ain't nothing but a money game at the end of the day.
Yeah, man.
Everything about money.
Like,
You
what are
damn
the
right.
odds? The Russell Wilson opens the season against Seattle. Baker opens the season against Cleveland.
But look, the thing
Watson,
about that game though, Ways, Baker opened the season against the Browns and the nigga wasn't even hit. They knew he was gonna be hit.
right? You feel what I'm saying? Then then like I said, bro, Washington against fucking Houston, man, and shit, like I don't know, man. That shit right there really be making me think, like, bro, this league is really motherfucking like a lot of this shit is kind of just set up, man. Like I really do feel like that a little bit because that what are the odds of that shit happening? Like, and speaking of that, bro, like, bro, Russell Wilson don't look too good, bro.
I try to tell y'all, but what was it you to tell me Denver got Russell and uh
Yeah. Q, I'm gonna give you your props on that, bro. They
Q,
I said y'all ain't
Q,
seen a
y'all was
snap
right.
of this nigga yet, and y'all already deemed him the golden child up there.
Q,
well,
yeah.
Q, it's not him, man. It's the coaching, man.
Bro.
Nathaniel
Yeah,
Hackett ain't
bro.
a good coach.
Yeah, no. Yeah. It is the coach too. But look, I'm gonna tell you, Q, you was right on that. But I'm gonna tell you who else was right, and it's everything. Leo. Leo said it. He said when you put Russell Wilson behind an offensive line and tell him to beat you from the pocket, he can't do it.
He
That's not the
can't
way he
do it.
played. He loves a vertical offense.
You
And
gotta have a running back.
remember, the Legion of Boom broke up because they were mad because the front office put all their gems and their money into him over keeping that secondary and stuff together. So Richard Sherman, even to this day, they don't mess with him. Cam Chancellor, Richard Sherman, Aerotone, all of them, Baron Maxwell,
Well,
and they
it's
don't mess
bigger
with him
than
like
that.
that.
It's bigger than that because they were mad with Pete Carroll because he elected to go with him over Beast Mode, bro. Beast Mode, you saw him in that Super Bowl. He was eating,
Yeah,
and
I
they
don't know why they do,
decide
man. I still
they,
to this day don't understand that move.
they lost the Super Bowl in that moment, bro.
Yeah, that was dumb. I'm
Coaching.
sorry. If I was beast mode in that fucking huddle, I'd have been like, bro, I don't give a fuck what you do. Give me that goddamn ball, bro. Fuck these niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have told Russ in the huddle, bro. I would have been like, bro, I don't care what the fuck they call it. Give me this goddamn ball, bro. Fuck these niggas, bro. We trying to win the Super Bowl.
And
Cause
that's the
think
thing.
about it. If you don't get it, then fuck it, bro. But the way that Beast Mode was playing in that game, you couldn't tell me that nigga wasn't gonna get over that damn goal line.
Oh,
It
for sure he was. For
wasn't
sure
nothing
he
was gonna
was.
stop him.
It
And
wasn't.
and and,
Nope.
and that's the thing. He go out, he throw an interception, and your boy Malcolm Butler was right there. Oh my God. I
But
never
yeah,
forget that.
I like,
I liked it that you brung up that play though, because that play right there was it. See, look, it was even bigger than that play. That play symbolized the way that front office was thinking in general. They
Like
was putting
Russell.
all their trust into
Mm-hmm.
Russell Wilson over the rest of like the running back, I meant like Marshawn Lynch and the rest of the crew. They basically symbolized the way they was thinking. They're putting all their trust into Russell Wilson, and to be honest, bro, I mean, the Legion of Boom was right. I mean, if you look at it outside of the Super Bowl and that year, once they broke up, what has Russell Wilson done?
Oh
Nothing, if you
man.
ask me.
Well,
yeah,
no,
that
no,
team,
no, no. No,
that
I
team
take
has
that
some
back.
Hall of Famers on it too, though.
2020, Russell Wilson was a top five candidate for MVP.
Yeah,
He
he
did
was, he
have
was, he was, he was, no
he
doubt.
he had he had a year when he was damn near unstoppable.
That's facts. That's facts. That 2020 year, that COVID season, Russell did ball out that
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
Yeah, he
But
did
and
ball out.
that's what led him to get that contract. And I was like, okay.
I know one thing. I'm about to trade that nigga off my fantasy team. He keep fucking playing the way that he goddamn playing though. That
Yeah,
nigga, I'm
boy.
telling you, he done cost me 2 fucking games, bro.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I thought
Yeah,
you
so
say they had some receivers down there. I thought you named me some receivers that he
well,
had.
didn't one of the see ain't Jerry Judy hurt right now or some shit like that?
I think so. I ain't
Yeah,
know.
I think he got hurt or some shit. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, Q man. Their problem is really not Russ or the weapons, man. Nathaniel Hackett is just showing that, man. He's not a good fucking coach, bro. Like he's so bad, bro. He had to hire a personal advisor to come in to help him with like decision making, bro.
It's a
Like
damn shame.
he's really struggling like as a head coach right now.
That's a
Yeah,
damn
yeah,
shame.
fact. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
So,
so
so you telling me there's somebody that could be possibly worse than Matt Rule?
I mean, the way it's looking, I mean, it ain't too hard to be worse than Rule, but he definitely struggling in year one, man. I hope they get it turned around because I think that they have a chance, man, to really make some noise in that division. Because Oakland looks bad, bro.
Yeah, Oakland disappointed me bad. I actually was
Well,
saying,
Las Vegas, my bad, Vegas.
dang, I'm up here
When they
saying
get
Oakland with
Devontae
you.
Adams, I expected more from them. So
Nah,
I
he
really did.
balling. He balling.
Yeah, but
I
it's
mean,
just
he
him.
doing
That's the thing
his
about it.
thing, but I mean,
They defense
where
is
everybody
trash.
else at? Jacobs
Yeah,
ain't doing much
Chandler
on the
Jones been
ground.
non-existent. All of them.
Yeah, they defense not playing up to what they did last year, man. And then on top of that, man, they don't have no run game at all.
Shoot, they
That's
don't
why I
even have
just
an
said
offensive line.
Jacobs. I don't know what he got going on.
I don't know if I would have let.
Chargers, yeah, the Chargers looking bad too.
Yeah,
Chargers just
Well,
got.
they
I
defense
I
is.
got faith they'll bounce back though, because they a better team
I
than what
don't
they
know,
look
Q.
like.
You know Rashawn Slater out for the year now.
Yeah, that's a tough loss.
Rashawn Slater out for the entire football season, and you know he. If you ask me, he's been the left tackle in the NFL.
And now he ain't better than Trent Williams.
Well, man, you line these niggas up side by side, bro. You cut the film on. I don't know.
I ain't gonna say
I
they
take
one A.
Trent
They
over him,
ain't
but
definitely
it
ain't
ain't
one
by
A
that
one
much.
B.
I'm just gonna take Trent over because Trent more athletic. You
Yeah,
know.
I see that. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
more
it's like
athletic.
number one and number three, not one A. No one A with that one.
Yeah, to me, Trent Williams is the best tackle in the league, and Rashawn Slater had a good rookie season. But the Chargers' problem, man, is, I mean, again, they banged up too. Keenan Allen done missed the last two games. Joey Bosa just got hurt. They lost Slater.
Herbert hurt too.
Yeah, Herbert ain't 100%. I mean, they just not a healthy team
Injuries.
right now.
Yeah.
See games like that. See, I'm not I said this before the season. As much as the Chargers got talent and they got all the work, like they, I think people forget they had talent last year. Herbert, they just couldn't get over it. Like they didn't make the playoffs last year, and there was no reason they shouldn't have made the playoffs last year. So at the end of the day, I think people have put a little too much expectation on them. They got pumped. Me personally, I think people should have pumped the brakes on them a little bit. They wasn't well based on. I mean, it's still early in the season. Granted that, but I
Well,
don't think they
they
wasn't. I don't think they're as good as people advertise them to be. I just don't.
yeah, but they playoffs. Only reason why I'm saying that, bro, because they playoffs came down to one game, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? They literally, the Chargers literally, man, like they a team that's have progressed, like, and gotten better. And Justin Herbert, man, is one of the top quarterbacks in the league, man. Just some of the fucking throws that motherfucker can make, man, is like, if you go back to that game he got hurt in, I think it was that week 2 matchup. Um,
Yeah,
them
Chiefs.
fucking them fucking throws he was making in that goddamn game, man, them shits was remarkable.
Yeah, that fourth down into DeAndre Carter was sick. Yeah, that James.
That motherfucker special, man. He really is. And I'm shocked because Oregon quarterbacks don't really fare well in the NFL.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be fine though. They'll be straight, man. They just got to get healthy. Like that's why I said all of the good teams right now, bro. They got injuries, man. Like all the teams that's top outside of the Chiefs, everybody else is really fucking banged up, and the Raiders are just not meeting expectation. Shit, when Hunter Renfrow was out, fucking making some of the biggest goddamn tackles on special teams, bro. You know that team got a problem.
Yeah, they put all their eggs in. And the crazy thing about it, Devontae Smith missed Aaron Rodgers as much as Aaron Rodgers missed him.
Facts.
Because the Packers, man, their team, if you had it's strictly Aaron Rodgers. Not if you ask me their best receiver, I say it's Allen Lazard. Allen Lazard been balling for him. I mean, ever since he's been back, but they need Devontae Adams. I think, man, once you get to the postseason, it's a different ball game. But right now, I just think it's any given week, bro. Like right now, the Jaguars looking dangerous.
Yeah.
And who's seen that? Like they got a smash and dash running attack. They have what CP8. But look, people clowned on Christian Kirk by that contract.
Yeah, he
He look
balling.
that nigga is balling. He
Yeah, he
looking
balling. He
seaworthy,
balling.
bruh. Zay
don't know.
Jones balled out Sunday, bro. They looking dangerous, bro.
I mean, people forget, man. Hell, Christian Kirk still had damn near 1,000 yards last year. I mean, I don't think that he was worth the contract that he got, but that motherfucker showed that he can be a number one receiver now.
Yeah, he putting up and shout out to Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence balled out too. Maybe it was the Urban Meyer effect.
It was, man. I mean, Trevor Lawrence is like that generational talent, man, where you like, I knew Trevor Lawrence was gonna be good in the NFL from like his freshman year, bro. Like that nigga is he got all of the mechanics. Like he a great thrower. He got big size, man. He can get out of the pocket when he needs to escape.
Yeah,
And plus, Doug Peterson is great with young quarterbacks, man.
yeah, yeah. Fact. Hey, speaking of that class though, ain't none of them niggas spanning well right now. Outside of Mac Jones and Trevor Lawrence,
I can't
Justin
remember who else
Fields.
was in that class.
Justin Fields looks terrible, bro. I must say he looks bad, bro. Trey
They
Lance.
lacking offensive firepower though, Lonzo. They ain't got no talent on that offense though, bro. Outside of like they really don't. Like like who on their offense is scaring anybody to line up against? Like Daryl Mooney,
Darnell,
Montgomery, and
Darnell nice though, but outside, okay, they got a good running attack right now. I think they're one of the top rushing teams right now. But if you go back and look at that Houston game, Waves, he was in the pocket clean. Their offensive line held up. He was just making terrible throws. Like it's, I think he the worst rated quarterback right now. I think he is. I don't think I think Justin Field or he's around that 32nd and 34th range, but I think he one of the worst quarterbacks. And I think who else in that class? Zach Wilson. The jury's still out on him. He hasn't even been healthy yet. Trey
he come
Lance, he
back. Well,
hasn't
he
been
come
healthy
back
yet.
this week, I think.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I want to see him with that team. Trey Lance unhealthy. I mean, that's man. You know what? Going into that off season, bro. You know what I said. That's why it matters. It matters not where you get picked, but what team you go to. The
Yeah,
team
that's
that you go
facts.
to matters, bro. I promise it do. Like you can be the best prospect in the world, have all the generational talent. But as you seen with Trevor Lawrence last year, he was the what they call him, the generational talent, but went to one of the worst teams
Right.
and look how he looked. But when you put him around weapons and coaching and all that stuff, it changes how the dynamic of how that player turns out to be. So
That's facts.
yeah, man. Mm.
So Q, man, I want to ask y'all this last question, man, and I got to get up out of here, man. Hey Q.
Yeah.
So how do we go 2-0 at home, man, and get to 500?
There's one word. It's called momentum. Ride the momentum of what we just got off of. When I say that, I mean we gotta get our playmakers involved. We have to get the Derek Browns on defense, the J.C. Horns, the Jeremy Chins. We have to get them involved and affecting each and every play. On offense, we need Christian McCaffrey to get out in space and make niggas miss. I mean, when it comes to the strategy for what we need to do, it's simple. This defense needs to come out and set the tone. And offensively, we need to run through Christian. And that'll open up everything, the play action, the deep passes over the top. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. I looked at the ratings for the defense for the Cardinals. I think they like mid tier. They like in the mid
Yeah,
teens
they middle of the
with
pack.
pass defense. We can take advantage of that. There's no reason why we can't. I mean, let's be honest. So, with that being said, what we should do is ride this momentum. Like I said, make this infectious, make the turnovers happen. We have to get our playmakers involved. Everybody, like you saw, Louvu has to get involved. Every play, control your gap, get out there in pass coverage, make sure that you don't allow big passes and big plays over your head. Keep everything in front of you. We have to come out and set the tone for this game with Arizona to be able to come out just like how we set the tone in this last game. We got to come out and do that.
So what are your keys to keeping Kyler Murray contained?
Number one, you got to keep a man on Kyler Murray at all times. You got to keep a spy on him. Um, in my honest opinion, but you got to keep somebody who's fast enough to run with him. Do we have that on our team? That's the question. That's the real question. Who can we put the spy on Kyler Murray the entire game?
I
I
don't
don't.
fucking know, man. I really don't know. Shit. I think that this is a game where the defensive ends go have to make plays, man. They go have to.
I
You
mean,
know,
you got to make sure you contain Kyler Murray in that run game too, because you don't want him to be breaking 15, 20-yard runs on you. I mean, you got to make sure to
yeah,
keep him in front of you.
that's what I'm saying, man. The defense is gonna have to set the edge. Like the defensive ends are gonna have to keep him contained, like force everything inside, man, because Kyler is dangerous when he's outside of the pocket. You know what I mean? Like, and let's not forget, man, Kyler is one of the best throwers on the run, too. Like, we can't basically what I'm saying against the Cardinals, how I think we beat them, Q, is we can't allow plays to be extended. You get what I'm saying? Like, we got to be
Hmm.
able to stop that shit at the line, bro, like, and blow that shit up early because if you look at the Cardinals, their offense is dangerous when the play is extended, man. You know, because Zach Ertz, that's why Lonzo, I think you asked about this zone too, man. Like, I don't think that this is a game where the zone is going to be effective. Like, I mean, and the reason why I say that because Zach Ertz is one of the best tight ends, man, in finding the holes in the zones. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like right now he's their best wide receiving option outside. I mean, Mark Hollywood Brown is what he is, bro. He a deep threat. That's all that he is, man. Um,
Hmm.
I don't even know who the fuck they other wide receivers is outside of. I mean, Rondell Moore, I think he's hurt, and AJ Green, I think he's hurt. But if you can contain Zach Ertz and we don't let Connor go for a big day on the ground, I mean, we got a chance to play to win this fucking game, man. But you can't allow them to extend plays. And then the offense, man, when the defense makes big stops, for God's sakes, offense, get down the fucking field and score some point. I don't care if McCaffrey got to touch it 90 times, whatever it is, man, you got to find ways to get in the fucking box, bro. If you got to get creative with reverses, there's no reason in hell that DJ Moore should only have 6 looks. Only 6. DJ
Hmm.
Moore, DJ Moore has to be a 10 target or more type of guy every game. And even when he was open, Baker couldn't give him the ball. So the offense, like you said, Q, it go back to complimentary football, man. That's how we beat the Cardinals and get to 500. We get to 500. That puts us in a great place in the division. That puts us at 2-0, 2 games back to back. That allows us to set ourselves up good for the rest of the stretch, man, because these games is not going to be no cakewalks, man. We gotta really come out and play.
I'm looking at their statistics this year. They are work. They are the worst team in the league in points scored in the red zone. They are 17th overall with their rushing. They passing is 11th overall. Overall, they total offense is just 15th overall. They got a
Middle of the
15th
pack.
ranked
Yeah.
middle of the pack offense. They defense, their rushing defense is 11th in the league. They 27th in passing defense, so you can pass on them all day. They don't have the corners to run with you. And then their overall defense is their 23rd, which means that we got a fighting chance. And this of all games is the game that we need Baker to have a great passing game because the 27th, I repeat, they're 27th overall in passing defense.
Where's our passing defense at right now?
Let me take a look. All right. I got it up. Passing defense for the Carolina Panthers is 11th overall.
Damn,
My
I thought they
bad.
would be. I thought they would be higher than that.
Our run defense is 22nd.
Okay, yeah, 22nd. I mean, it ain't great, but it's better than what it could be.
Look, the bitch was at 32, so
Right, 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 right,
so it
right,
came a
right.
long way. It came a long way. Our offense rushing is 14th, and our passing is 31st in the league. That's a damn shame.
Damn. Ain't
Our
damn.
offense overall is 30th.
Wow.
So we almost dead last when it comes to passing the ball in the
I mean, but
league.
when you watch our offense, it looked like that though.
Yeah, it
I'm not
does.
surprised. It looked like that.
Yeah, it does. It does. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we can't score points, man. What is our point differential, man? That's what I want to know. Our point differential is
We
probably
should be
horrible.
+3, right? Then we lose the first two games by what? 5 points, and we won this game by 8. So what? We should be +3, right?
We
Yeah,
should
that
be.
sounds about accurate.
I
And
can't
that's
get it up in
crazy, man.
front of me.
That's why ways I said, man. We if you ask me, we should be 3-0. If you ask me,
Yeah, I mean, I mean, Lonzo, we just gotta keep building, man. Like, the thing about it was like that win was huge for the simple fact that, man, we can't keep spiraling. Like, when if we lose the game, man, we got to be able to bounce back the next week, man, and
But
and come
bro,
out and fight, man.
look,
So
take a look at this, man. Just listen to this for a second. Baker Mayfield's completion percentage is at 51.9%.
yeah,
51.
he's just
That's
not.
horrible.
Q, not to always bring them up, but we sit here and argue about Cam Newton completion percentage all the time.
He was in the 60s. He was in the 60s.
Yeah,
Let
but
that
they
let
could,
that sink
man.
in.
Yeah, man, it's just I don't mean to bring them up. You know that, man. It's that just shows you how bad it is. We complain about. Well, you got people who complain about his completion percentage, but
Yeah,
Baker,
don't
man.
don't be careful talking about that, man. Leo will pop up, man. Certain words you can't say, and that nigga just appear. But
Yeah. So
he
with
got to
that
play
being
better. That's
said,
all.
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. I mean, you got too many weapons. Robbie Anderson, Laviska Shenault. I mean, Christian McCaffrey, Shy Smith, DJ Moore. Bro, DJ Moore numbers on this year.
Yeah, he gonna
He
Hey,
have a he
averaged.
gonna have a down season, man.
quick question.
That's what I
Hey, Q,
said.
you
What up?
looking up the stats, right? Can't did DJ Moore hit 100 yards on the season yet?
He has not. He is at 88 yards right now for the
Yeah,
season.
yeah, yeah. He having a down year, bro.
Matter of fact, I'll share it. This is ridiculous, man.
I don't know if he gonna touch 1,000 this year, man.
And that's what I said earlier because Baker is not getting him the ball, bro. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you remember
What is
Sam
he
Darnold
doing?
when Sam Darnold was that shit? DJ Moore was his favorite target.
Hmm. I
Yeah, I
mean, but
don't
the
know.
problem is so was everybody else, man. So you can't do that with no.
I
If y'all
mean,
can see, if y'all can see right here,
Bruh, Laviska
look
Shenault is second in the team in passing. What?
already in one game. That's horrible. That's horrible. One game, he's already surpassed DJ Moore. Look at DJ Moore's. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna zoom in right here. Take a look at his average yards per game right now. It's at 29.3. 29.3 is his average yards.
yeah.
Bruh, that's horrible. Look at his
So
target percentage though. His target percentage rate is 38.9. They're
it's
not
only
even targeting him.
it's only two words that I can use to describe this offense, Q.
Oh, here we go.
It's a shit show.
And then look at your boy Shy Smith. He 4 of 11. I don't understand this, man.
How many drops Shot Smith got this year?
Let's see. Do got drops.
Because I know
I
he done dropped about three of them motherfuckers already.
let me see.
I don't know about Shot Smith, man. I think that he he he's good, man, but I don't know if he's ready for the spotlight yet, man.
Yeah, he ain't what we thought it was.
Damn, y'all ready to put him back in? Dang.
Nah, but look, Q, like I told you, Q, it's a whole nother different ball game when you a rotational piece and when you got to come and start.
There you go. There you go. That's facts.
I
That's
mean,
fact. I'm not ready to bury him, Q. I'm just saying, man, like, man, he dropped the go ahead fucking touchdown in that Giants
Facts,
game.
bro. Yeah, that nigga
yeah,
did.
he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he
That was
did.
that right there would have been you. That's the difference from us sitting at 1-2 and then 2-1. That was a huge drop, man. Shit, my coach used to tell me in high school, man. Shit, he used to say, shit, some mistakes is more costly than others. Goddamn, some plays you gotta just make, man. You just gotta make, especially at the NFL. That's the highest level.
How is Robbie leading everybody in? It felt like years since we seen Robbie make a catch.
All for one play too.
I ain't lying. This is ridiculous.
Well,
Robbie leading
both of them came off
everybody.
of one play. Matter of fact, Ian Thomas, Chanel, and Anderson, most of their stats came off of that one play.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, you guys see it right here. Oh Lord, Shelly calling DJ blind. Oh Lord, walk the dog on DJ. Yeah, yeah. Well, fellas, I have to say, man, it was a beautiful one, but I have to get out here for work. So I'm about to go ahead and call it a night. It's been a blast.
Oh yeah.
Uh, Waves, go ahead and shout your stuff out.
Hey man, hey, look, I appreciate everybody, man. Lonzo, appreciate y'all having me on, man. As always, bro. Much love and respect. Y'all make sure to like and subscribe to these boys' channel, man. Y'all already know what kind of experience y'all getting over here. Y'all also, man, if y'all feeling froggy, man, think y'all can ride this wave, man. Y'all come over to Life is Just a Wave podcast. Like and subscribe, man. We're like 4 away from 100 subscribers, man. It feel good, man. It really do. So again, appreciate the love and support, man. Y'all remember life is just a wave, man. Big waves out.
Appreciate you, fam. Uh, and just in case you didn't notice it, I know you see it in the thumbnail. You're trying to figure out if you made it to the end of this video, what's going on. Well, I had an original video that yeah, it got snatched. So we ended up just doing commentary afterwards. So we appreciate everybody for just pulling up. We just wanted to get a little bit of love out there tonight. Talk a little bit of just just a little bit of good shit, man. Just talk a little bit of good shit, man. Cause yeah, well, yeah. My first one got snatched, so it is what it is. Yeah. So, any final thoughts?
Man, let's just go ahead and get this dub,
Yeah, man. I'm gonna probably do a another show coming up closer to the Cardinals. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Don't worry, we getting back up. We gearing back up. We got some big things in store for the channel. I'm a little mad about that video, but hey, it is what it is. This has been Dub Q. You see the cash apps right there, man. If you want to show your boy some love, bless your boy out here. Dub Q09, money sign Dub Q09, and the L's not so cool. You can show your boy Lonzo some love because that nigga really yeah, he wasn't gonna stop till he get a piece of Wave's ass tonight. That nigga say, oh, I got you here now, I got you here now, I got you. So yeah, you can thank Lonzo for 60% of that. So yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, show your boy some love, hit that cash app, do anything you would like to. We accept anything. I just would like to accept a subscribe. I'll take that. But hey, if you want to bless us, that would be good. But while I'm here, before I go, live watch party coming up this Sunday in the Discord. You already know what time it is. We will be conducting the live watch party for the Arizona Cardinals game. Could not get that out just now. So make sure you click the link for the Discord, show some love, create a login right there, and from there, cash up your boy 10 for the admission to the Discord. We will be doing it in the voice channels. So make sure you pull up. I missed it last week, but I can promise you it's going to be everything that is supposed to be this week. I got no doubt about it. So if you have nothing else to do on Sunday, pull up, show your boy some love, hit that cash app. Y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy Dub Q. And the link to the Discord is right there. Thank you, Shinobi. Put it there just in case you didn't see it.